December 2024. That winter was cold as any other winter in Beijing. In the first months since I quit my job, I didn't take my friends' advice to leave Beijing and travel. I just sit down in my bedroom, prepare for IELTS, recite vocabulary, and practice English speaking online every day. Honestly, I didn't study that hard back then. Even though the exam time was tight, I still squeezed the time for the whole seasons of The Good Wife and The Good Fight. I cried over Will's death and the season 3 of The Good Fight.
Alicia, I'm sorry. I want what we had. I want to be with you, and only you, forever.
In April, I finally decided to travel. At that time, I was struggling with my resume. I thought my 4 years in book publishing were useless for job seeking, which felt like a proof that I had lost track of my life. Deep down, I wasn't ready to start a new job. So I flew to Kunming, a beautiful city in southwestern China, where my best friend works. This city is known as a spring city because the weather here is so good. It seems always to stay in spring. If I see summer here also feel like an endless spring. When the temperature in Beijing heats up to 40 degrees, where I stay, Kunming is always warm but never hot. However, the feeling of being lost still follow me. Lazy. I will describe myself in every summer. Or, as many psychologists say, no one is truly lazy. Laziness is a strategy of our brain to avoid pain. When I searched summer depression online, I found an article titled "You've heard the winter blues, but what about summer depression?" I'm not only familiar with summer depression and the winter blue. I also familiar with the spring depression, which I've experienced myself. By the way, do people only just feel happy and mentally stable in autumn? Anyway, that's what I want to talk about. I want to say is feeling sad or depressed isn't a delusion. It depends on different level of mental health, and it affects motivation, mood, and feeling lost. Or in a Chinese phrase, 怅然若失. About this word's translation, I searched in online dictionary. I received the following answers. The first one, feel lost. The second one, become lost in a deep reverie. The third one, be in a despondent mood. Alright, a special phrase is hard to translate accurately and express exactly in the same in different language. I think the meaning of 怅然若失 is a combination of above three meanings, such a complex phrase. Past summers in Beijing, obstacle, as Americano, me in a tank top, watching new series on iPad. I don't have the energy to go outside and feel the hot sunshine. Even now and then, I'd browse new season dresses to find some that suit on me, buy them, hang them in the closet, and wait for the date to wear them. Unluckily, not too many days. I love summer. It always implies that I have endless energy and joy in traveling, relationships, and hanging out with friends at midnight. But sometimes I feel this just a fleeting illusion gifted by the summer. These joyful moments are like the peak of a swing. When you fall down, your heart swings too. Then feel depressed. My hair gets sticky no matter how many showers I take. Sweat clings to my neck and chest. Whether it's exercise or just going downstairs to throwing out the trash, I procrastinate for a long time. On those nights, I dislike the air conditioner. I would sprawl on my bed, turn off all the lights, and watch my arm in the city's glow. It lies limp, unable to rise, as if I'm witnessing it slowly melt. The arm no longer belongs to me in the summer. Dates with new guys never go smoothly. The makeup I spend over 30 minutes perfecting, the careful chosen dress, all feel excessive in the heat. After all, guys don't need bras, don't use foundation, and their hair doesn't stick to their shoulders.
So hot, they say as a greeting. I mean, the waiter.
But sometimes I wonder, we sit face to face. Do we really feel the same temperature? Those days not going well. All ended like short summer camp love stories, but filled. And the time was slipping by too fast. I feel melancholy, lost, become lost in a deep reverie, being a dependent mood, and 怅然若失. When I decided to move here in May, I thought, at least I will get to enjoy a cool summer. I was looking forward to wear my dear dresses, writing novels and scripts in cute cafes, and petting 8 strangers' dogs every day. But I never foresaw that there would rain non-stop for 25 days a month. Seriously, it's been a long time since I last time listened to rain white noise in my music playlist. I love raining days, but it doesn't mean I love raining every day. Before handing out, I'd ponder which pair of pants would be easier to wash if soaked. Lighter jackets to warm or a shirt to chill. After the rain, the temperature sometimes drops to just over 10 degrees. In the end, it's always a t-shirt, a bottom-down, jeans, non-mesh sunblock, the sunscreen. Don't be fooled, rain. The UV index is still sky high. All through the June, I've been adjusting to the weather here. For our weekly script meetings, I've been dragging my feet, submitting draft only 2 hours before the meeting. The friend working with me, she is a director. She gently remarked, "Next time, try to send in it earlier. I need some time to think things over." I felt so ashamed. Laziness, or perhaps a sense of 怅然若失. While in a cool city, you can't blame the weather anymore. I confess that some of my behaviors brought me fleeting peace of mind. But there's always something you write on your destiny you must do, your passion, your happiness, and your future. And those things will always to rouse your springs again, and casting aside self-loathing is the crucial first step. I realized that boosting my motivation isn't about seeking a new city, new life. It can't be solved by simply changing location. If life happened to be a turning point, Then walk barefoot on the sand will never match the speed of riding a down buggy. But at least, when strolling along the shore, moving slowly, I can wait for the sunshine to gild me in crimson and gold. So, and the appearance of being lazy, what have I actually done in past 6 months? I've been working in a movie project with my director friend. I took the IELTS twice and the score not bad. I wrote 4 short novels, started reading regular again, not just read for a walk. Spent time with my family and surprised my older sister in her birthday, something I hadn't done in over 10 years. I've been caring for my body more than ever, and I've lost over 16 pounds without dieting. I through my spring depression. It didn't hurt me as it used to do. I've grown stronger, mentally and physically. My desire to express and create never stops. It keeps me going, but not let me lose confidence. Do I still feel anxious? Definitely. Do I still feel lost? Absolutely. Do I still enjoy this precious summer gap, wandering and observing as I go? I will. Maybe the summer, the season itself, also feels lost in the heat. And I'm just one small part of the summer of my life. Thanks for watching this so far.